Welcome back, Village, to another episode of Jedi Learning with your host, Baba Ken 2. And today we have a terrific wisdom instruction for you and for all your friends and family. They can definitely use this one, and I use this one all the time. So it goes a little something like this. If you have a friend and you want to judge their character, don't ask their neighbor. That's the worst thing that you can do. Because people have ulterior motives. So you might go to somebody and ask them about your friend, and because they either want to get closer to you or because they just want to hate on your friend for whatever reason, they can give you whatever type of story or information that they feel like giving you. So you can avoid all of that by speaking to your friend face to face. Your friend is going to appreciate it too. And make sure you don't do it in front of other people. The worst thing you can do is try to confront somebody in a crowd, because you're putting them on blast. And there's only one thing that they're going to do when that happens. They're going to keep it real. And that's when keeping it real goes wrong. So don't push them into a corner. Deal with them alone. Talk to them with an open heart. Make sure you can look into their eyes and just ask them about it. You know, they may not remember exactly what happened. Don't get mad at them because of that. They may do something that might annoy you or say something crazy during the conversation. Don't get mad at them because of that either. Just sit there and listen earnestly, nod, try not to be judgmental. Do not answer them with hostility. Don't be smart, okay? Don't try to get fresh with them. Don't be condescending, okay? Don't be sarcastic. All those things will turn your friend off and have them shut down totally so that you don't get any more information after that. You got to keep them open. You got to keep them talking. And the best way to do that is to be supportive. Like I said, don't beat them down when they're already on the ground. They may not remember because it's just too many people asking the question over and over again. They may not want to remember, but that ain't the point. The point is, this is your friend. Now, if this was just somebody off the street or just an acquaintance, that's different. You can judge characters by asking other people. Matter of fact, that might be the only way you can judge their character. But if this is a person that you call a true friend, your road dog, your bestie, you keep them close. And you do not ask them questions about their personal business in front of other people. And you don't go ask other people about their personal business, even if it's their close friend or their neighbor. Because like I said, people might have ulterior motives. And you ain't those people. You have your own reasons for trying to find out the answers to this or get a little bit more information or clarity on the situation. So just sit there and listen. And like I said, they may not remember. They may do something that annoy you, but don't attack them. Another thing that you don't want to do is just get up and leave them high and dry and stranded because they didn't say the things that you wanted them to say. Don't just sit there and abandon them, okay? And this is the reason why. Because just like everything else, their time will come. You may have judged that character and said, you know what? This mug ain't no good, but I'm not finna just play my cards right here. I'm not finna put that in his or her face and then just get up and leave them high and dry. I'm gonna take note of that. I'm gonna keep it in the back of the memory banks. And when the time is right, that's when I'm gonna play that card. But it's not for me to just to go out, tell other people the business, try to use it against my friend. I'm trying to judge the character from my own personal information. And also for your social situation. You may not want to be with somebody who got a terrible character that backstabs and backslides and okey dokes and pulls all type of shenanigans. You don't have to deal with any of that. But the best way, the number one way to judge that is to sit there and ask the person who is considered your friend. Nobody else ain't gonna give you that unadulterated funk like your friend will. They may argue with you for a little bit. You should expect that. And it's all right to argue with your friends. As a matter of fact, some of your best friends you've probably had fights with because you guys can go to a certain level without getting upset with each other. It is all open. You've already seen their buttons get pushed. You already seen what they're capable of doing. So there's no surprises there. You're comfortable. There's a comfort level that you guys have with each other. So play that comfort level. Let that person get escalated, get upset. They're going to come back down. You just try not to get involved in the escalation and get taken up to another level. Also, like I said before, do not approach them in a crowd. Do not approach them in front of other people. You take them to the side and listen to them face to face, heart to heart. That's the only way you're going to get to the bottom of the situation. People say all type of crazy stuff. Sometimes people will say crazy stuff just to get your attention. They might like you. They might want something from you. They might want to be associated with you because of your status. So you come asking them about their friend, you might say, well, hey, if I just go ahead and rip the friend a new one, maybe they'll want to be closer with me. Or maybe if I just say the most ridiculous stuff possible, this person will stay around and just look at me, or just listen to me more, or just be around me some more. Some people will do anything for attention, even if it's gossiping about your so-called friend. So you got to take this wisdom lesson to heart. You got to implement this one. The next time you hear something about a friend and you've heard it 2 or 3 times and you say, you know what, I really got to judge this person's character. Don't go to the neighbor. Don't go to the other friends and say, hey, they ever did this to you? Oh, what's this about? Because you know they're going to put the 2 on the 10. They're going to exaggerate. They're going to try to turn the heat up a little bit. They might try to keep it real to the point where it goes wrong. The best thing you can do to avoid all of that is go straight to your friend. Have that heart-to-heart conversation. It might be difficult at first. It may not be easy. Both of y'all might be sweating up under the armpits. Both of y'all might be heavy breathing for a second, but that will all subside. You guys are familiar with each other. So it may take them longer to de-escalate with somebody that's unfamiliar, but with you, yeah, they can go up to the next level, but they're going to come right back down. Your character will be judged if you go around asking other people about them, because what happens, that's going to get right back around to them too. They're going to say, wait a minute, this is supposed to be my friend, and they asking all these other people about me. They haven't said nothing to me. I don't know nothing about what this case is. Let's say if it's not true. Now you done gone around to all these other people. You done played telephone and gathered all this information that's just totally incorrect. And now you judging your friend based on it. You may not even tell them that you're doing that, but they know something's fishy. They've been talking to somebody. Somebody told them something. They might even ask you, does so-and-so tell you something about me, or, you know, what the problem is? So you can avoid that once again. And I encourage you to avoid that if this person is special to you at all. And if you want to be the judge of a friend's character, don't ask their neighbor. Let this be another wisdom instruction to you, another social skill from the JED Institute of Learning, where we know anybody can learn to learn, and we resurrect communities through superior education. This is Baba Kintu with another one, and we hope to see y'all on the next one. Peace.